Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys doing today, air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, here we are. Here we are again, this beautiful day. I hope you're doing well. Hope everything is good in your hood. If you're brand new to the channel, a warm welcome to you. If you like the content that I create, please feel free to subscribe, like, and share the videos. We are in the middle of doing a live tarot class, master class. Super awesome. We did it last night just for June, July, and August. We're doing a couple every month. There is a syllabus. There's a Patreon link below. You can go check out and see what we're talking about. Also, next week is the final North Node class, and it's about the energy you're here to embrace in this life. Talks about mission. It can talk about a lot of things. So if you haven't joined up for that, I think it's almost getting full. So you might want to do that. Link is below for that. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Air sign. To be fair, there's the Libra card. A real balancing, balancing abundance. I think you're finally getting it. If you haven't received a lot of abundance yet, I think it's on its way. When you get in balance, it's on its way. And balance can be a tricky thing because you're trying to, what you're trying to balance can be a lot of different things. You can be trying to balance career and home life. You can be trying to balance a new relationship with your kids. You can be trying to balance a new career or a desire to go toward, this is North Node stuff, to go toward the new energy and leave the old energy behind. And it really is about balance. The North Node is about not blowing off. Your South Node is what you were or did in your past life, and that's the energy you already know. It's already comfortable. Going toward North Node is really about stretching and growing and creating abundance for yourself. In many, many ways. Relationships, money, freedom, time, whatever you're looking to create in your life. It's about balance. And I think a lot of people forget that when they go toward a career, it's like 100% all of that. Because that's what's required. It's not. What's required in the new earth is balance. Balance and moderation in all things. Any kind of excess is going to throw you out of balance. Okay, so you can make a ton of money and have a ton of freedom and have a ton of family time, right? There's all those things are possible at once. That's where we are headed, and that's where air sign looks to me like you are headed. Getting really connected. Y'all are connected all the time. You know that? Do you know that to your own intuition? That's why you and I work together on these readings, because these are general readings. So like, what resonates for you? What makes sense for you? Feel it in your body. What says, that's for me? That's how you're going to know. Not your mind going, oh, that's frightening to me. That's not it. It's feelings. If you're not in touch with your body, if you're not in touch with your feelings, you won't know. All right. 6 of Pentacles underneath. Generosity. That's more balance. Hanged Man. 2 of Pentacles. Wow, this is all about balance and healing. 10 of Cups. Star. More healing. Nice. I like it. Magician. Look at you. That's incredible. Okay. 6 of Cups. King of Swords. More Aquarian energy there. 7 of Swords. Okay. So I had a feeling about this, so I just did it. I feel like what's happening here is you have an opportunity for a very, very important love connection, very important soulmate on their way or in your life right now, okay? And this person, you guys might have had a little bit of trouble either getting together or, you know, like it kind of bounced off a couple times or something like that. And it's mostly because the healing that was required to take place is only now happening. Like you're seeing this relationship from a new perspective. You're seeing it, Hanged Man and 2 of Pentacles um, taking your time. Taking your time. Like, this is about becoming balanced, right? All these balancing things. The Six of Pentacles in there, he's got the scales. The To Be Fair card's got the scales. So this is a kind of justice that comes with karmic energy or karmic lessons being balanced now. All right, and it could be balanced with this person. So for some reason here, there might have been an imbalance. Okay, there might have been someone had more power in the relationship, or someone was more in love than the other person, or something like that. But this is balancing itself out. And what's interesting here is why I said this was, like, you see how the Hanged Man is sort of like arms and legs, and then the Magician is arms, right? That says to me something like, okay, I've seen what I need to see. I've been enlightened as to what needs to happen with this relationship in order to balance it out. And now I'm powerfully manifesting this positive healing, powerfully manifesting the way forward. So even though there hasn't been any like action in a while, or any movement, there's been a lot of internal movement. There's been a lot of shifts in the energy, shifts in the healing of both people. Okay, so there is going to be some kind of apology for a lie. And let's see, because King of Swords, I like King of Swords next to this Seven of Swords, because that tells me that, because King of Swords is very straightforward. I mean, in a cold way too, coldly so, right? Not just, oh, I'm telling it like I see it. Yes, they are. But if they had lied in the past, or if there had been any kind of sneakiness or deception in the relationship, that's all going to be put to rest. Okay, because in other words, you're going to be on the same page here with this person. All right, I see Aquarian energy. This could be another air sign. Where's my, oh, here it is. I see another air sign here, but let's see. Six of Wands, Five of Cups, Sun, Moon. Interesting. Okay, so there had been a lot of, kind of sadness. This is the stuff that needed healing. This is Pluto energy right now, has been at work in this connection, bringing up old beliefs, bringing up old hurts, bringing up old things, so that they can come into the sunlight and be overcome. So there is going to be some kind of like honesty, some kind of big conversation about, okay, well, as long as we're on this path, as long as we're doing this work, okay, not afraid of that anymore, not afraid of the past anymore, ready to take action and move forward. As long as we're doing that, let's have a really honest conversation about some things. Okay, the honest conversation can be in relationship to the relationship itself. And I also feel like there is some kind of there's definitely spiritual connection here, but definitely some kind of spiritual conversation about what it is that you want moving forward. How can we balance things? How can, if there's an imbalance in the relationship in any way, shape, or form, like I said, money, power, career, whatever it is, let's get it out on the table, because I feel both people are super powerful here. All right. And the healing comes from being straightforward and honest. So one of you could be like, it was kind of stuck in neutral. This relationship might have been stuck in kind of neutral because one person had a belief that wasn't true. That was a lie. Okay? And it just came to them through their brain, right? Through their thinking. And the other person, I feel like the communication got that out. Something about one of you being very persistent. Finally, it's like you poked the bear enough times for them to finally say something that was pure and honest. It might have sounded like, whoa, but it was coming from the heart, even though this is King of Swords. It was coming from a true place, an honest place. And so that might have been hard to hear. And it was also false. But because one of you believed it. It can be anything. It can be like one of you believed the other was hiding something and acted as if, okay? And that kind of put the relationship on ice. So the other person was not going to be deterred. And this could have happened in the past, or it could be happening now, or it could be happening in the future, that the person who was not deterred just kept going, poke, poke, kept calling, kept talking, kept, right? And finally, this other person just said it, or is going to say it. Now, if you're the one that's holding back, I want to say to you, I think what you believe about this person is not true. So that's why it's important to get it out. It's a healing. It's definitely, it will be a healing for this relationship if you do. Okay? If you're the one who is in the dark about this, right? If you're the one who's in the dark and fearful of losing the other person, because they seem to be walking away from you for like no real reason. You're like, I don't understand what's going on here. Then I think you say it out loud. I think this King of Swords is your guide here. Like, hey, I think you're moving away from this relationship. Is this not something you want? What's going on? I think you got to broach the subject. So whoever this reading is for, you know who I'm talking to, because it's not even a misunderstanding. It's like some person in their head got it in their head. They got it in their head that this is the truth, and it's not. So now that has to come out so this can be healed. And it will. The Pluto energy is supportive of that. Okay? And it will be overcome. It will be overcome. So you could be dealing with a fire sign or another air sign, particularly Leo. Someone who is very extroverted. This could have happened because one of the people just believes in keeping some things private. And a Leo may not share that view. But if you're in a relationship, you know, these things need to be said, and there's like this disconnect about that. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to continue on. I will look at other air signs, and I will look at Leo, and we'll see where we go. I think this is a very spiritually connected relationship, and I think it has a lot of positives, and this conversation could turn the tide. Okay? All right, let's see where we go. Link is below for you. This is June 11 and 12. See you over there.